Welcome back, man. Welcome back to this episode of Beyond the Scoreboard. The boys are back as always. I'm Caleb Rosario, joined by my boy, my co-host Brendan. How you doing,
Yes,
man?
sir. Yes, sir. I'm good. Just got the West Palm, baby.
My boys out in West Palm Beach running on a little vacay slash tourney, playing ball out there, doing his thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we definitely couldn't get the last couple days, but we still been getting content out there anyway. And we still been getting engagement. Got some more comments on the last couple live streams just today. People are tuning in. So
What
they
they
I just got
say?
a comment on three comments on the tier list that we did, and
Mm-hmm.
on the clip segment that we got on the YouTube. And guy was like, there's no way that you can say Hurts is not that good because his team blah blah blah. Like dude threw like three comments in a row, and then he was like, this is the funniest tier list, the best tier list I've ever seen. like with how funny it was. So I'm like, hey man, when we keep getting engagement like that, that's what we're doing this for. You know what I mean? It's something that we really enjoy doing.
Yes, sir.
But we can't grow this thing without you guys. So um yeah, I mean obviously football Sunday, man, a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna show some appreciation to Brendan's team, uh the Indianapolis Colts. We're gonna start with them. They played the 9:30 a.m. game today out in Berlin, the
In
first
Germany.
NFL game ever in Berlin. They won 31-25 in overtime. A really, really good game that we saw there. It was fantastic. Started off with back-to-back turnovers by the Colts, and then turnovers on downs, and then ended up a fumble by Michael Penix, gave the ball right down in the red zone for the Colts, and they ended up scoring. But I mean, dude, what you've been seeing from the Colts, it's and what you see from the AFC. I
Yeah.
think this AFC is wide open, and I truly think that the Colts, and we're gonna get into it, who we think are contenders or pretenders, but I'm gonna just say this: I think the Colts are a contender, and that's not speaking out of just hyperbole because of what we've seen from like the system that they run with Daniel Jones and Shane Steichen as the head coach. With the defense being opportunistic, they're not really a defense that's going to shut you down. They will give up some yards, but they are
Mm-hmm.
opportunistic on their turnovers. They get some turnovers, and
Mm-hmm.
and they just added Sauce Gardner to be one of their top corners now, and I think he's gonna be playing motivated. Coming from the New York Jets to a team that has a chance to his poised to make a playoff run. So that's your team. I'm gonna let you know, and I'm gonna give you the floor to what you've seen so far from your team, and what are you feeling like this for the AFC?
First of all, Colts have been my favorite team since I was a kid. My favorite color is blue. So, and that was part of the reason. I only,
As a kid, yeah.
I only like the Colts because Marvin Harrison was the only reason I even attempted to play football.
Mhm.
Like I had nothing about wanting to play football. I never wanted to play. I saw Marvin Harrison play. I was like, dang, I kind of want to do that. I wore 88 and everything. Like I wish I had all my pictures from when I played, but I haven't
Baseball
played
too.
football since middle school. Huh?
In baseball too, you were 88.
No. Just when I played
Oh,
football, because I wanted to be a wide
okay.
receiver,
Right,
just for
right.
that reason. But then
Yeah.
when in middle school football they don't throw very much, so like it looks all cool and stuff in in on Madden and on when you're watching the games, but then when the middle school football they don't really make a
And you
lot of
got
passes. So I had like
you got to
three
do the
catches.
cardio.
I had one touchdown. I had one
Yeah.
touchdown. I had one touchdown and one like extra point for the whole season. I was pretty much blocking the whole time. So, but yeah, so
That's
that's when
what
the
happens.
Colts became my favorite team, and then Peyton Manning was obviously my favorite quarterback for the longest time.
Were
So
you
anyway,
Andrew Luck?
I loved Andrew Luck. Yeah, he was. So I stopped watching a little bit after they let Peyton Manning
Go to the
walk for free,
Broncos.
basically. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously he had the neck injury, so it made sense like business wise, but like it still sucked that
that was your guy.
he didn't get to retire a Colt. Um, but why I bring that up is this team has like all those makings. Like obviously they don't have Peyton Manning at quarterback, but Jonathan Taylor has been amazing. Michael Pittman, the tight end they have, I'm his name is slipping my mind right now.
On my fantasy team, Tyler Warren.
It's Warren. Yeah, Warren. He's been playing
Yeah, he's
fullback. He's been playing fullback. He's been playing tight end. He's catching passes. He's lead blocking for Jonathan Taylor's run. This O line has been fantastic, creating
led
creases.
by a Hall of Famer and Quentin Nelson, who's been
Yes.
phenomenal. Like he's
Yeah.
the best.
I mean, and he's been like this for years. Like the reason the Colts haven't been good is because number one, we can't get consistent quarterback play. We've been having skill position players for a while. I think if Luck was still around, we would have been really fighting with the Chiefs, the Bills, the Ravens to win the AFC. But Andrew Luck had to retire early, which makes sense. He's getting cooked back there, and so that sucks for him. But I mean Jonathan Taylor just had another 3 touchdown game. Like
244 yards.
yeah, over 1,000 in week 10. 7 more weeks left. They're 8-2. Like I mean,
Yeah.
he's making a really strong push for an MVP caliber season. Now it's hard for a running back to win that award. I mean, when's the last one? Probably Adrian Peterson.
I that's what I was just talking to my brother-in-law about this, and he because he was like, yo, he might win MVP. I was like, look, he's been phenomenal, but
Mm-hmm.
if Saquon last year didn't win the MVP, Jonathan Taylor's not going to win the MVP this year,
He's got to
it's
break a
not going to happen
touchdown
because
record or something.
He already has 17 total. He has 15 rushing and 2 passing. He has 17
So how many would be the
10.
record?
Like he can.
How many would be the record? Because I think that's the answer to the question is, can he go? If he can break the record, that's probably the only way.
You think so though? But Saquon literally sat out a week last year and would have broken the rushing record had he not sat out. Like he was 100 yards away from breaking the rushing record. They just didn't play him in week 18 against the Giants.
But he had to rush for 100.
Huh?
He did a rush for 100. It wouldn't have been easy, but it would. You might,
he was getting 100 in the first half.
I don't know if it would have been easy. Like you can't just be like, "Yep, that's 100."
No, bro, he can get that. It's 28.
No, I didn't say he can't.
No. It's no. I'm saying Jonathan Taylor can get 20. Like the record is 28. The record is 28 touchdowns.
See now,
he has 15 right now, like rushing touchdowns.
He breaks that record right there.
You think?
How can you not give it to him? Because look, the Colts have went. I mean, they were horrible last year, record-wise. They were still a decent team. They just couldn't win the games, like the close games, because you got your primary decision maker can't be Anthony Richardson. I think the whole league knows that now.
We also had Gardner Minshew, I think it was. So it's like
he a beast.
Very much. Yeah, gotcha.
Hey, Eagles legend though. Eagles legend, Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, he lost both games that Jalen Hurts didn't start. But yeah, he definitely was up there. He's a legend now, I'll tell you that. That boy. Yeah, can you believe this? I don't know if you heard about this story, bro. This dude I think he had when Jalen Hurts, that was Jalen Hurts' 2022 season when we went to the Super Bowl the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he gets hurt against Chicago. We got to play at Dallas the following week. Gardner Minshew had like 300-something yards and like 2 picks and 3 touchdowns, right? We lost the game, by the way. And then he goes into the locker room of the Nick Sirianni, of the office of Nick Sirianni, asking him what does he have to do to start. I'm like, bro, like you got to be realistic, bro. Like, I appreciate the competitive nature, but you ain't starting over Jalen Hurts. When first off, the game that you played, y'all ain't even win. So, and then he started the next game against the Saints and threw 2 picks and like 1 touchdown. He threw for like 105 yards, something crazy like that. Like, and it's like, come on, bro. Like, I ain't Gardner Minshew. Like, had
And that's not even a
and change.
quarterback name.
Yeah, Gardner Minshew. And hey, look, all respect to Gardner, he's in the league, but we got to be realistic here, man. Right? Like, the Colts had Gardner Minshew and Anthony Richardson, who couldn't beat out Daniel Jones, who was fighting to stay in the league at quarterback. Do people understand that Daniel Jones was fighting to stay in the NFL? Like,
Yeah, no, because the Giants
he
almost
was
took
gonna
him out.
yeah, like the Giants almost took him out. He went to Minnesota, was a backup, didn't start, and then now he's like just floating around, and
And this is
Colts
contract year
take a
too.
flyer on him, and it's exactly Colts take a flyer on him, and this is so much credit to Shane Steichen, bro. I'm telling you, without this system, without Shane Steichen, this team is not where it is. And yes, Jonathan Taylor has a lot to play in it, but the scheme you can see, and I was watching, especially the first half of the game today, bro. There's so many different formations that they use that it's hard to guard because it's not like you're not scheming for Daniel Jones, but you're like, is it a play action? Is it a toss? Is he gonna be able to sign? Is he in the shotgun? What are they gonna do in shotgun? Is it a play action and shot? Like, and then you got Michael Pittman, you got Tyler Warren, you got Downs, and then you got the NFL leading rusher right now that's probably going to win the Triple Crown this year. So it's like, you know
That's
what I
another
mean?
thing. Hey, I'm telling you, Jonathan Taylor. I think he finishes no less than third though. If they're because they got some really winnable remainder of the season. They win.
Let me see. Right now,
They got a
they're
really
8-3.
winnable remainder of the season. So
So they got so they right now they're sitting at 8-2.
yeah, go down the list one at a time. Let me tell you win or loss.
Going down 8-2. Next week's gonna be a doozy. All right,
What is it? What is it?
you got Kansas City at Kansas City.
L.
That's gonna be tough.
That's a
I do
lemon.
think the Colts win though. I
They
don't I
can
don't think.
they can win, but I think they're gonna lose.
Well, the Chiefs are also coming off a bye that week, and they have never lost off a bye. So it's safe to say the Colts probably could take an L there.
Yeah, can win,
But
but probably will lose, is what I'm saying.
so you're giving that an L
So 8-3, yep.
in 3. A home against the Texans. I'll take that as a
Eight,
win.
9-4. I mean 9-3, I meant.
On the road against Jacksonville.
Give me that.
That's a dub. This one's going to be also tough. On the road at Seattle.
Ooh.
That's tough, man.
Sam
That's
Darnold's
a
a
really.
beast.
Sam Darnold's been playing so really, really well. They absolutely crushed the Cardinals today. They
It's
just
at
have so much confidence, and they're at Seattle.
yeah, go 10-4. I'm gonna give that a loss.
Like, that's tough. Home against the 49ers.
Is Brock Purdy playing?
By that time, he should be, but I wouldn't be surprised if he sits out the remainder of the season.
They
Depending on
gotta
the next
win
couple
one
games.
tough game, so let's win that one.
Yeah, they're not going to lose. I don't think they're going to lose. Like, they're going to win either the Chiefs, Seahawks, or 49ers game. Like, they're
They gotta
winning
win one of those tough games. They can't lose all three of them.
At home against Jacksonville. That's
Yeah, let me
another.
get that.
And then on the road against Houston to end the season. That
Thank you.
is another one.
So I'm thinking 13-4, 12-5 at the worst.
13-4. Right now, the number 1 seed in the AFC are the Colts, if I'm not mistaken. The Patriots are right on their heels, though.
Yeah, Patriots been good too.
The Patriots, and obviously we're going to talk about our contenders or pretenders. They are another team. And when you talk about MVP candidates go, Drake May right now is the top of the list for the MVP. They just beat Tampa on the road, which is tough to play there anyway against Todd Bowles, and he played really, really well. He had a bad pick in the end zone in the fourth quarter, but other than that, he made throw after throw after throw necessary to win that game. And yeah, I mean, do you see the Colts right now as the threat in the AFC to get to the Super Bowl. The
I
biggest
honestly
one.
think they might be the only team equipped to beat the Chiefs. And why
That I'm
I
gonna
say it like that
I
is
don't know how only team.
because their offense is dominated by the run. The run is safe, so you can
It
run
is
the
a safe
clock
place.
down some. You can because the thing with like the Allens and the Lamars is they gotta throw their teams to that victory. But when you don't complete it fast, the clock stops. You know what I'm saying? You give Mahomes more time, but if you're gonna run them to death,
Mhm.
you might can keep Mahomes off the field, and then their defense is good enough. It's not great. I'm not. They're not. They're not the best
Yeah, but
ever.
it's not like the Chiefs have an overpowering offense either. You
So
know what I mean?
yeah, and so it's just like it's tough. It really
So
is.
do you think like to me, if I was to look at it right now, I'm picking the Colts and the Patriots in the AFC Championship game.
Real. No,
Like,
that's crazy. That's
I-
crazy. Mahomes always
I-
finds a way. That's one thing.
so you still got the Chiefs going to the AFC Championship no matter what.
Yeah, I don't. I
Like,
don't see how. Who's gonna stop him? Because there's no
I
Lamar.
they're well, they could go. They're 4-5 now, but no, I'm telling you, obviously, when you get your quarterback back, I'm not saying they're going to win the division by any means. They could very well sneak into a wild card spot.
Maybe, but I don't think
For
they're gonna
sure.
win 3 games in a row or 2 games in a row to face them.
No, but I don't think they'll be like
Whatever wild card team they get, they're gonna lose to.
Kansas City is probably going to end up being third or fourth, right? Because they have to win their own division.
That's
Broncos
cool.
right now are number one in that division.
Cool.
So we're
And
talking
the
about
Broncos,
them
the
being a
Broncos have
fourth
been doing
seed.
their thing, by the way.
Right. They're talking about you're talking about right now because they actually play a big game against them. I think in 2 weeks they play Denver. That's going to be a big one.
Is it
But
at Denver?
I think the first one is at Denver. I'm not 100%
I
sure.
like Mahomes at Denver.
I do too, but this is also not the same Denver though.
I
It
know.
really
Bo
is.
Nix is Bo Nix is nice, bro. He's
He
tough.
stunk against the Raiders, but division game, I'm gonna chalk it up to that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I think yes, the Chiefs are not a team. Obviously, you're gonna count out. Like, yes, but we're talking about them going in as possibly the lowest seed they've ever gone in under Mahomes,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean. And then you add a team probably like the Ravens, who they might see in the first round, who they very well might see in the first round in the wild card series, in the wild card game, which would end up being at Kansas City. You give the edge to the Chiefs. However, it's not like the Ravens can't win that game
Yeah.
or
But their
Buffalo.
defense
Like,
is their defense is their defense is and they just gave away everybody.
they did. You're right.
So you think they're gonna come in with a half
We
done
talking about,
defense?
but we're also talking about you talking about the run game. If they got that run game going with Lamar and Derrick Henry, what are we doing here?
Yeah, but I don't think Derrick Henry is what he used to be. He used to be
No,
like, dang, like, oh, if he gives him the ball, it's over.
I'm not saying the Ravens are going to win 3 games. I'm saying they could
I
win
don't,
one game.
I don't know if they're gonna be there. That's what I'm having a
Well,
hard time seeing. I'm having a hard time seeing how they could even get to the spot to where they would even play them.
So that they're not a threat to you. Is Buffalo not a threat to you?
No,
For the
no. See, now that's the thing. But this is the thing, and this is what is Mahomes is gonna get you there.
You think he's going
Now,
to get the AFC championship no
can
matter
he
what?
win that AFC championship game? I think he can outplay Drake May and them.
You think?
If it came down
I
to that, I
get
think
it.
he could outplay Daniel Jones if it came to that. I think he'd outplay Aaron Rodgers if it came to that.
That doesn't mean they're going to win though. Just because he outplays them doesn't mean they'll win.
I think there's a strong correlation to when Mahomes plays really well that the Chiefs win, especially in the playoffs situation. Now, there's been like a very rare time, it was to Tom Brady, where he got outgunned. But like if
That was
Mahomes is
first play. That was his first playoff game ever. Like
that's
first.
what I'm trying to tell you. You're not gonna sit there and outgun, and that was in the AFC Championship game. So like you're not gonna sit there and outgun
Mahomes has never missed an
Mahomes.
AFC Championship game in his life. He's always
But
been
he's
there.
got to at some point. And see, that's what you're really betting on is that he's gonna miss one eventually, in my
I
opinion.
think right, and that and,
But this
and
ain't the one though.
I think this is the year that he does.
I think
just because of where he's going to be going in seating wise. You're going to have to go on the road at some point. You're not going to be in Kansas City.
Are you scared of the
Like,
Bills?
so I think I'm not. I think the Bills will get there, but
So
I don't think the Bills.
who should we be afraid of? Are we afraid of the Colts or
You're
the
a Colts fan.
Patriots?
You're a Colts fan.
Yeah.
So
Well, no, I'm
I'm
saying me and Mahomes because I'm also his agent.
afraid. Yeah, that's how that works. But I don't
We get
think
about
the Chiefs are. I
45%,
don't think the Chiefs are scared of the
500 million.
Bills. I don't think the Chiefs are scared of the Bills. I don't think the Chiefs are scared of the Ravens. I don't think those teams that he's already played and he's beaten numerous times, I don't think he's scared of them. Now, teams that he has not seen, the Colts, the Patriots defense is really good.
Yeah, they're
That
legit.
defense is really, really good. So when you put that with the fact that they can also run the football, so it's all about which team is going to keep Mahomes off the field. And
Mm-hmm.
both those, the Patriots and the Colts, can do
Are
that.
equipped to do
Colts
that.
can do it
Yeah.
better than everybody. Colts can do
Yeah.
that better than everybody because they got
Yeah.
the best run game in the NFL. So if Daniel Jones has to do is be a game manager. Don't turn the
And
football over.
manage.
They're going to win.
Yes. Yes.
That's it.
Now, see, look,
And I do
that's what
think
I
they
said,
can do
though. I agree with that. I agree with that. They're
that.
the team that's equipped to beat them. I don't think the Patriots will do it. I think they can. They have the pieces, but they'll find a way. And I
Even
think he
though,
can go
even
to.
at home. Even
I
at
think
home.
he can go to Foxborough and win that because it's not like the biggest thing with the Foxborough was how cold it gets.
Well, he doesn't care about that. He plays in Kansas City.
That's what I was getting at was like you get these semi-warm weather climate quarterbacks to come to this frozen. Then they call it like the frozen. What is it
No, Green
called?
Bay is the frozen
No,
tundra.
yeah, you're right.
And
You're right. That's Green Bay. But anyway,
yeah,
it gets to that kind of cold. So if he's not worried about that, that's the thing. So like, I think also Indianapolis and New England could end up eating each other. Like one of them
well,
has
they
to
won't
eat.
see if they're 1-2, they won't see each other to the AFC Championship game anyway. You see what I'm saying?
So that'd be
They
perfect
won't see each other.
because that'd be perfect
Why is
because
that?
we'll have played a really tough team and then we'll go into playing them. And when I say we, I mean me and Patrick, not the Chiefs. But I do think that the Colts are equipped to beat them. They have the
So right
perfect
now,
scheme, the perfect system to do it.
if you had to pick a team in the AFC to go to the Super Bowl, who are you taking? Are you taking the Chiefs off of sheer experience? Or are you taking because like I really don't
Why are you
think the
doing this to me,
Chiefs.
man?
We gotta have to talk about it at some point. Obviously, we'll talk about it when the playoff bracket comes out. Obviously, when the season's over, we're gonna talk about it because that's when we still have the matchups were set up, and it's all about matchups when the postseason comes. That's what it's really about. Who gets who and
That's
what.
yeah.
But
Give
but I think right now,
me the
if I had to pick
Jaguars.
one team to go to the Super Bowl in the AFC, it is the Colts. I do, and I'm not saying and the Patriots would be my second pick because of the fact. My Patriots would be my second pick because Drake May's the MVP right now. He's playing the best quarterback of anybody in the NFL. Matthew Stafford's up there, but
Remember you told me he
Matthew
wasn't
Stafford,
better than Jalen?
he's not. But
You've been playing better
we
than
gonna
him.
whatever. But
How you elite?
and
You get
then
outplayed by Drake May.
he playing great. Like what we talking about? What we talking about? It don't matter.
How you
Patrick Mahomes
outplayed
got
by
played.
Matt Stafford?
Matt Stafford is a Hall of Famer.
He's a beast. But whenever I say that, you be like, nah, you're not even comparable. You wouldn't be.
What you mean? I never say he wasn't comparable.
Yes, you did.
I'm just saying
If
he's
you
better
say
than
Jalen
Jalen
Hurts
right
is
now.
elite and you say Matt Stafford is not elite, then you're saying they're not comparable.
I never said it wasn't comparable.
So
I
then,
never said that.
how can Jalen Hurts be elite?
He is.
Anyway, we'll get to that.
So we'll jump into
But
the next
if
question.
I had to pick one team, I would probably if my life was on it, I'd say the Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
My heart says the Colts could do it.
No,
But like I feel like Daniel Jones is gonna Daniel Jones at some point.
I feel the same way because he had 2 picks and a fumble last week against Pittsburgh. Like he could have one of them games in the playoffs and send them home in the first round. Like
That's
he
what I'm
very
saying,
much
man.
can do that. But
That's
the
what I'm
problem
saying.
is James Steichen does a great job, a phenomenal job at not like every single throw is so easy for Daniel Jones. Like every throw. He's making great throws when he needs to. He's making those deep throws down the field. He is. But the thing is, like, guys are schemed wide open because of the fact that they have to put so much attention on Jonathan Taylor that play action game is so easy. And then when that rollout, Daniel Jones is a really good runner. Like, he can
Yeah.
run. He can definitely
Yeah.
run yards.
He's fast.
So, right. And then when you got Tyler Warren coming across the field, he's like, you know what I'm saying? And then Michael Pittman is there as a security blanket as well. Like, it's super and Jonathan Taylor can catch the ball out of the backfield as well. And the O-line doesn't give up sacks.
Yes.
So,
hey,
you know what I'm saying?
You know, that Warren dude, he reminds me of Kyle Juszczyk and George Kittle all rolled up into one.
In the one.
A blocking tight end, and also he's just gonna go back there and play fullback. I mean, he deserves his weight in gold.
Yeah. Man, I wanted him in the draft this year. I really wanted him in the draft. I wanted the Eagles. He was a Penn State guy. I wanted the Eagles to get. He was my favorite tight end in college. I was like, yo, this guy's obviously going to be the first tight end off the board. He's the best tight end in college. I wanted the Eagles to get him because Dallas Goedert has a lot of injury history. Even though Dallas Goedert is leading like the NFL in touchdowns as far as tight ends go this year, he's been awesome. But he just shows that, you know, at some point he's going to get hurt. And you know what I mean? I think we also need him. You know what I mean? But, you know, going into our next, if we want to take this question, I'm gonna give you the number one, all the playoff teams currently.
Okay.
The guys that are competing for playoff spots, the guys who are leading the divisions, things like that. And you tell me if they're a contender or pretender based off how you've seen through 10 weeks. All right, starting off with the Indianapolis Colts. Do you have them as a contender?
Contender.
They're a contender.
Contender. They can win for sure. They very much could Daniel Jones it, but they also could. Now, see, here's the thing. New England. I want to say contender, but I think they're a year early.
You think they're a year early?
Yes, I think this is not their year to go crazy.
Okay.
This is not their year.
So you got them as a pretender right now.
But see, here's the thing. If there was a middle ground to where, like, if they played to the – yes, I'll just say the pretender. Yes.
Okay. Buffalo Bills.
Pretender.
Thank you. They're a pretender, bro.
I think they have Josh Allen, and that's kind of where it's like, Josh, either you play elite quarterback or we lose. There's no like fallback options. Like for example, like Daniel Jones has all these fail safes we were talking about. Jonathan Taylor, Warren running. They can run the ball. They can throw the ball to Pittman if they needed to. You know what I mean? They got options. But like it's like Josh Allen, you got 300 for us? Yeah. Oh, and also, would you also like to run it 2 touchdowns too, please? Thank you. Okay. So that's really it. So I would say pretenders for them. And then their defense is mid, back into mid.
Right. And with them, I and this is what I always tell you why I appreciate guys like Jalen Hurts and guys, you know, even like Aaron Rodgers in his prime, like dudes that don't turn the football over. Josh Allen, like he takes so many unnecessary risks, dude. Like he just, it's like instead of taking the check down, instead of taking the like, he just knows how big of an arm he has, so he's just throwing it down the field, trying to throw it into tight windows that end up being picked off. Like it's just unnecessarily putting your team behind the sticks, behind the game, doing that stuff, and giving these teams a chance.
I disagree with that. You
can't do that in the playoff.
I disagree with that.
Do that. Why?
I disagree only because he doesn't have the caliber of receivers that the Aaron Rodgers and the Jalen Hurts. He doesn't. So like, and no offense to those guys, I'm not saying that they're, you know, not worthy of being in the NFL. They're pretty good. They make catches, so whatever. What I'm saying is like you kind of gotta throw them open more, and like sometimes that comes with some risk. But like when you have AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, like they're gonna get open. when you have Devontae Adams and I forget who that was on the other side of
Oh, you
huh
talking about? We talking about Aaron
Green
Rodgers
Bay.
back in the day.
Yeah, Green Bay,
Jordy
or
Jordy
even
Nelson.
Donald Driver and Greg Jennings. Like having those two options,
Jordy
like
Nelson.
Jordy, yeah, like you know what I mean. Like you're like you can't even really name the receivers for the Bills.
Right. Sure.
So
I
like,
mean, with Diggs,
so,
with Diggs and Gabe Davis,
they're
like those guys
good.
were really good. They were
That's where I think they are, though.
No,
Do
but
you
Diggs was
think?
considered a top 5 wide receiver in the NFL
And
while he was with Buffalo. He
and
always was.
he put up beast numbers for sure. So like, I'm not. There's no knock on Diggs though. He was good, but Josh Allen was a little bit younger. I think Josh Allen now is a little bit more mature, and he would have been able to handle that now. But it's unfortunate that he doesn't play with him now. I would like to see that if they get repaired up,
See,
or even if Josh
think
Allen.
I think Josh Allen needed him to go so he can develop into a guy that is getting everybody else involved and not just trying to force feed it to
Force
Stephon
feed
Diggs.
him, yeah.
Because that's pretty, you know what I'm saying? Like
You might be
now
right.
Josh Allen uses everyone. Like he
Yeah,
uses everybody. He uses backs out of the backfield. He uses his tight ends. He uses
yeah,
Shakir. He uses Deion Coleman. Like he's using all those guys in the receiving game
and
as
yeah,
well as taking off running. But my
yeah.
problem with him is my problem with him. My problem with guys like Lamar. And I credit as I say Patrick Mahomes is one of the top 3 quarterbacks I've ever seen in my life. And you know what I mean? Like he's up there, and he is the most talented quarterback I've seen outside of Aaron Rodgers. And
That's including Aaron Rodgers for me.
with that much talent, he doesn't turn the football over in the playoffs. Like, you know what I mean? Like getting there. In the Super Bowl he has against in a couple Super Bowls he has, but like the picks that you see from Patrick Mahomes are very different than the picks you see from Josh Allen. The picks you
Yeah,
see
no,
from
you're right
Mahomes
about
a
that.
lot of times, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
because
Like they're hitting off the
hey, Josh
guy's
Allen
hands.
hit you with some head scratchers. Like,
Yes.
what was that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I do think though that the the the, the difference is when I come in to a game against Lamar, against Josh Allen, against those quarterbacks, I'm trying to trick them as a defense.
Sure.
So like, I think that's where it's tricky when you get the week to prepare for just them, and you can like be like, okay, this is what they look, this is what they like during the regular season they do this, but like not to this degree.
Yeah.
You really just kind of focus on your conference opponents, like you really want to hunker down on, and but in your playoff opponents then you're like, okay, like this is what he likes to do on this down and distance, this is what he likes to do in this down and distance, when this play comes out, when this is so like that's why I think you see the like. Have you ever seen Lamar? You've seen like his turnover numbers go crazy in like playoff games, stuff like that. And I think it's because it's specifically designed to like, okay, we need to stop him. But like, I think this is where like the separator between those guys and Hurts is like Hurts faces like we gotta stop, we gotta play in the box, we gotta make sure that Saquon doesn't get off. And then Hurts is really good at manipulating around. This is and so then, but like if Lamar had where teams were scheming for Derrick Henry, I think you wouldn't see those jumping turnovers. And I think Josh Allen gets confused or tries to take more risk in the playoffs because he's like, I gotta go win this game, even against them trying to stop me. Do you know what I mean? And I do think I agree with you though. He just does put the cape on way too much. Like sometimes you just gotta chill and like take your shots when they come, but it seems like he tries to like make the play. So I agree with you on that. That's why I think they're pretenders, because I do think they're decent, they're good, they can win a playoff game, but to win 3, I just don't see
No.
them winning
Absolutely not.
3. Because you gotta win 3 games, and it's one
Yeah.
game, one bad game, and wraps.
You're out of there. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's
And they're
like
more likely to have a bad game than have a good game.
that's my
Yeah.
point. And they're less likely to have 3 good games
Good games. Yeah.
than
Yeah.
have one bad game.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And they can't fall back and be like, okay, well, my defense will get a stop. No.
What about the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Pretenders for sure.
Yeah, I get same. I
Aaron
don't think
Rodgers
that they're
is Aaron Rodgers is mid at best. Love Aaron Rodgers.
Now,
Love you. You're my
love
guy.
Aaron
You're the
Rodgers.
best. You're my second best quarterback ever. But
That defense is so overrated. Like, it's
yeah,
not even funny that defense is
yeah,
overrated, bro. Like, I can't stand the whole thing. It's like, oh, Pittsburgh Steelers, rough foot. Bro, them dudes be giving up 30 points a game. I ain't with all that. Like, Ramsey and Slade, them dudes be getting fried. And then the best player they got on their team is TJ Watt. You know what I mean? And their defensive line is good. Cam Hayward,
yeah.
Highsmith, them dudes are good. But
Facts.
that's secondary. Joey Porter's a walking PI. Like, let's just be like, can we stop with all that? Like, all that physical stuff. He a walking PI. I'm putting my best
Facts.
receiver matched up against him, and it's an easy 15-yard penalty every single time.
Yes, sir.
Offensively, they don't have that much. Like, they just don't. Like,
Yeah, we're running a
DK
six.
is like
We got
good.
6 tight ends on
DK's
the field.
yeah, come on, man. What we doing? Like, you walking around with 9 O linemen. You know
That's
what I
all.
mean? And one receiver. We playing rugby. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what?
No. I don't know why Aaron Rodgers keeps finding himself in these positions, but
Why does he do it? He just should have stayed in Green Bay, man. Should
or
like
or he should be on the Colts.
should or could have been there. Yeah,
That would have been a
yeah.
nice play because he could have just, chilled out,
Do what
roll with
Steelers do
Jonathan
right now.
Taylor, roll with
Yeah,
Jonathan Taylor, and then, in the
he's
playoffs,
smart.
maybe.
He's extremely smart. So like running a new system ain't nothing for him. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be with Shane Steichen, and I mean, thank you. And it's nothing. That's nothing. You know what I mean? That's just nothing. So I got them as pretenders as well. I don't think that they're. I don't think that they could very much lose their first playoff game. Like, it's just
I
they
think
might.
it's highly likely that they lose their first playoff game.
What
And
do
now
you
they're about to,
now?
they're about to win the division, right? I think
Yeah,
they're pretty much locked to win the division.
they're gonna win that division unless they lose like 4 straight, and Baltimore somehow goes on a run here. But I
Yeah,
don't
Baltimore had to go crazy.
over the next 6 weeks for them to have a chance.
Right.
But um, the AFC West right here. This is to me the most interesting division in all of football. It's extremely up in like you don't know what you're gonna get.
I
This
know,
is
I
a team,
know.
the Denver Broncos. I'm gonna give you
Yeah.
my answer first. I think they're pretenders. Reason I say that, their defense is probably the best in football. That Pat Surtain, their secondary linebackers,
Sertan
like
is a monster.
yeah, like he's the best corner in all of football. Hence why he won Defensive Player of the Year last year as a corner. You know what I mean? Like
Bruh, he's
it's
a
great.
monster.
Their offense though is what gets me. I don't trust Bo Nix. I don't trust Bo Nix. He is good. He can be very, very good at games. Like, there's certain games where I'm like, this dude is making every single throw. And there's other games I'm like, what are you even looking at? On Thursday, bro, on Thursday against the Raiders, who everybody's been giving 40 points to. That was a 10-7 game on prime time. He scored 1 touchdown. And it was like their running game is Harvey is really good, but they're not like they're running back by committee with Dobbins and Harvey. So it's not like, you know what I
And
mean?
J.K.
It's not like they
Dobbins
have
is slow.
because he's had so many injuries in the past that it's like you can't expect much there. Their
Like, he's
offensive line is
tiny
good,
and slow.
right? Receiver wise, Cortland Sutton, I think is
Yeah,
good, but he
yeah,
doesn't nearly get enough targets for me to my liking. I
yeah.
don't understand that.
No, he doesn't.
Troy Franklin is a speed demon, and it's also like hit or miss with him though. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know if he could go off for 80 yards and a touchdown one game, and then other games he might get 2 targets, no catches. So it's like you don't know what to get from him. And then you got Evan Ingram as their tight end, and he's a fine tight end. Like, he's not great. He's not like he's just he's serviceable. So you don't really have many skill guys offensively that you're like, if on third down, this is the guy I'm going to go to. Like, on third down, like with the Eagles, AJ Brown is like, on third down, I don't care who's matched up against him, he's getting the football thrown to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, who is that for Denver? I don't know. And Bo Nix is bound to give the ball up. So
I got them
what do
as
you think?
contenders.
Ooh,
I think,
whoa.
look, whenever you have a defense like that in the playoffs, I think that can win you. I got them as contenders. Because look, we've
Yeah,
seen
but you
this,
can't
we've seen this, we've seen
down the
this run
field.
out before though.
What you mean?
Baltimore, like years ago.
They ain't
What's
Baltimore in 2002, gang. They ain't the
Denver?
0-1 record.
In 15.
They
And
ain't
look,
that either.
but look, hold on.
They
Defense is
not that,
tough.
bro.
They're
Their
tough though.
defense is really good, but they're
And
not
look,
that.
look,
They're not the
look, look. Here's the
Commanders,
thing.
80 years. Like,
Now, here's the thing though. But here's the thing. Bo Nix is not that bad either though. That's the thing. Now, here's the thing. They match up well with what other teams do well. They have Sertan to travel with your best your best receivers for the Mahomes, for the Allens, for the for the Colts. They have a good enough core of linebackers and stuff, and interior players to
really good
give the
core,
run
yeah.
some problems, so that can stop Jonathan Taylor. That can stop, not stop, but slow down Jonathan Taylor. That can slow down, whatever the Bills got going on. You know what I mean? So it's like they've got enough to keep them in the game. Now, can he win it? Can Bogo win it? Maybe not. But I think they're contenders strictly because their defense is good enough to hold other offenses below what they normally score, which can win you football games.
Okay.
That's my only
I
reasoning for them
get
being
it. Get
contenders.
it. Get it.
And I
I
think Bo
get
Nix
it.
is
I
decent
just
enough to not get in the way.
it's tough because I'm just looking at their offense as a whole, and I'm like, you can't keep putting your defense out there in the playoffs like consistently entire. Like you can't because these teams are too good. Like you do that against Kansas City, you're losing. Like you're going to lose if you don't score.
Well,
And the
hopefully,
reason I say that I think you will because Mahomes know, bro. Mahomes, he know what to do, bro. Like he just knows. You ain't gonna
let's
fool
see.
Mahomes all game long.
Well, I mean, the thing with Mahomes is it seems like the two Super Bowls he lost with Tampa and the Eagles, they rushed four,
Mhm,
dropped eight, but you got to get home with those four. That's the point. So
mhm.
if they can do that, I know Sertan and the secondary can hold up on the back end and make plays. So it's like it's up to that front four. That front four is getting there, getting home, wraps. They could mess around and win the whole thing. Even give they don't match up well with the Eagles though. That's the other thing. Because I trust
Who?
Jalen way more than Bo Nix. I was gonna say
Oh yeah.
defensively, but like they don't have enough even for that offense with those kind of people around them. That's tough. Because
Mhm.
you can get creative and get into Saquon the ball. You can get creative and get Devontae the ball. You can get creative. So like I don't know if they can win the whole thing. That's probably where the contender stops. But could
No,
they
when
get
I
there? I
say
think so.
contender, I think a team that has a chance of going to the Super Bowl. Not like I think if you have a chance of going to the Super Bowl, you have a chance of winning it all. So that's how I
Of
see it.
course,
Like
yeah, yeah,
in your conference, are you contender? Are you contender or not? You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Just like in the AFC.
yeah. But I
Um.
think I think Denver, yes. I'm
Okay.
gonna go contender.
The Chargers.
Strictly defense. Chargers? Man, heck no.
Pretenders. I got them as pretenders as well. I ain't never gonna think
Yeah.
of Los Angeles Chargers
They're
MVP.
pretending to be LaDainian Tomlinson. That's my favorite running back. Hey, he's a beast, bro. I love LaDainian
And then
Tomlinson.
I'm assuming you got Kansas City as contenders because you know what I mean. We just
Of
talked
course.
about that
Yeah, yeah,
for a
contenders for
while.
sure. AFC Championship game
All
locked.
right. I don't see that. I definitely can. Not that I don't see it. I don't think this is the year they go to the AFC Championship game. I
Yeah,
think
he's
this
got
is
to
the
miss
year that
one
they lose.
eventually, don't he?
And he got he go to 9 straight AFC chips, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Like, he's only lost one AFC Championship game. Like he's
Yeah.
been like you know what I'm saying. He only lost to Joe Burrow, so it's like every year he's been in the
Well,
league.
then he
He's been
lost. He didn't lose. That wasn't the AFC Championship game. Mahomes. I mean, to Brady.
oh sorry, two AFC Championship. Yeah,
Okay, I'm
sorry,
about to
sorry,
say
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, two AFC Championship. So going on to the NFC, start off with the Eagles.
Yeah, for sure. Contenders. They're probably the favorite to win it, in my opinion.
I think they are. I think not being biased. I think they are the team in the NFC that's going to go back. I think if there's any team that's gonna go
Yeah,
back, and it's gonna be the Eagles.
that's the
Um,
team to beat. It's not. That's not up for debate. To be honest with me. To be honest with you.
so if that's the case, I do, and to be honest, I think this is the time now. It's always after the bye week that the team takes off, and I think we had the bye week at the perfect time, which is right in the middle of the season. And now we have a backstretch that we have some tough games coming up. We got Green Bay coming up. We got the Lions coming up. We play Buffalo at the end of the season in Buffalo, which is always a tough to play at the end of the year in the cold. Um, so we got some teams that we have to see, and the NFC is, I don't want to say why I think we are the team to beat, but the NFC got some teams that definitely can give us a run for our money, like Detroit, like
Yeah.
Seattle.
Yep.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like the Rams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
speaking
But
of
I
which.
also go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, because I'm gonna go run down the list of those teams. I don't think anybody else in our division is gonna make the playoffs. Or I think it's a lock that we win
Yeah.
the
No. No
division.
Commanders. No Dallas. Yeah.
Yeah. If you go to the Central, the Green Bay Packers, they're pretenders
Pretenders.
to me, bro.
Pretenders. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretenders. I'm never
I
trusting
mean,
Jordan Love.
they're good. They're okay at everything. Maybe even slightly above average. But it's just like they don't have enough of anything to be like we're gonna win 3 games.
No, agreed. The Detroit Lions, I have them as contenders.
Contenders. Yeah, contenders. Offense
Mhm.
is good, really, really,
Yeah,
really high powered. So it requires Philadelphia to have a bad game, which is not a great thing to have to rely on. But
yeah,
I do think if anybody could do it, that they could keep up with you offensively. So if they can get it to
yes.
the high 20s, low 30s, they can get there. I think they win. But if they can't get
I
there,
I agree. Now, I do think that the Eagles do a really good job at slowing down those high-powered offenses by
right?
having very long drives.
Hmm.
And you know what I mean? And
Very
9,
bend
10,
don't
11
break.
play drives is 7
Yeah.
minutes, 8
Very
minutes off the
bend don't
clock,
break
and you're
off
not
the
seeing.
defense you have.
Yeah.
You guys will give up
And
30 all day, but
exactly.
you really do good at keeping off 7.
Yeah, I know. Like we'll get them down. They'll get to the red
Absolutely.
zone. They're gonna get to a red zone a few
You don't have
times
to go
against us
Manal. You
for
can get just a
sure.
steak.
I
You don't have to go filet. You can
I
just a
just
steak.
think that they're going to
Okay,
be.
that's good then.
It's gonna be tough to score once they get into the red zone.
Yeah. What was the team?
It's gonna be sorry, no, I'll say it's gonna be when the Lions play Philly, it's gonna be tough to score
That's
when
gonna
they
be
get
it.
into the red zone,
Now, here's my
but
thing. I think
it's going to be
If I'm the Lions, I want to see how you guys are gonna play. I'm not even gonna use that game as like a playoff game. I'm gonna
as a
see how
test.
you guys are gonna play. Yeah, I wanna. We're gonna do our thing. We're gonna try and throw you out. I think they try to throw you out of there like 45, 50
Agreed.
passing
I
attempts.
very much agree.
And I
Yeah.
think they want to see like, can we hold up the line? Can we get 4 tuds if we needed to from our quarterback? Like, and then
hmm
I think in the playoff game they'll slow it down and they'll try and actually play. But I think they're gonna try and throw you guys to death.
Which I think if you are gonna beat us, that's what you have to do.
Yeah, and it's worth a try because you got all these new
Yeah.
corners, so you got to see if they're, you know what I'm saying, you got all
Like
these new people.
Quinyon's traveling with Amon St. Brown.
Yep.
He's going to travel. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be up to Jair Alexander and Adoree
Exactly.
Jackson, and then you know what I mean? But against Jamison Williams, against Sam
Yeah.
Laporta, and I'm taking Zach Bond in that matchup over with Sam Laporta because Zach Bond is one of the best
Okay.
coverage linebackers
45
in the
minutes.
league. You know what I mean? So
Maybe.
so yeah, I
But
mean,
I like that though. I like that matchup.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
gonna be fire.
yeah. That's gonna be really good, and I do think that that's gonna be
You sure you
this
don't
year's
want to pick it
NFC
up?
Championship game.
Oh.
I do think that that's gonna be this year's NFC Championship game is gonna be Eagles in Detroit. I think that's what's gonna be this year.
I agree
Um,
100%, and I like that matchup. It's a good
Minnesota,
matchup.
Minnesota.
Pretenders, I think that they're decent. They got a good pass defense, but I don't see them winning 3 games or even seeing the championship game. Now, could they sneak somebody? Yes, I think they can beat Detroit in a one game, one shot. Um, I think they could beat the Eagles, but I think those percentages are much lower, especially with Jalen having all that confidence against them from what he did. I mean, it's the only perfect passer rating so far this season. So um, that's tough. But I don't think Minnesota is the team.
Okay, and then you go to the AFC West. I think the
NFC
biggest
West.
threat, like the biggest threat is Seattle. Seattle, dude,
Hey, that 12th
they're
man
good, man.
too. If they, but you won't play him that way, so
No,
it'll be nice.
no, I think we'll play. Yeah, we will
It'll
play
be
him out.
nice. Yeah, I think Seattle needs that though. They need you to come to Seattle to really win that game.
I think they can get to the NFC Championship game and then end up playing us though. I do think they could beat Detroit.
I
100.
do.
That them offenses going back and forth.
That's why I got them as contenders. I'm thinking contender because they really could. They really could. And Sam Darnold's been playing pretty well. He looks like the Sam Darnold I
And
wanted him to be. He went to USC, right? That's the USC, right?
Sam Darnold, did he? I think he did go to USC.
Yeah, because I know the reason I say that like that is because USC was when he was there, I remember, I kept hearing his name, I was like, man, let me take a look because it's the Pac-12. So like it was like
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I
I
watched
never
him
always.
and I was like, them throws are nice. So I think he was
Mhm.
the 5th overall pick as well, right? Am I?
Ooh, I don't know if he was that low. I think he was like up there with like Josh Rosen. I think him and Josh Rosen were like 1 and 2 or something like that.
Was it? I thought he
Because
was the second quarterback. Ooh, Josh Rosen.
yeah,
What a
I think Josh Rosen was
I
Josh
swear,
Rosen was
he was like the 5th, but maybe you're right.
the
Man, Josh
fifth
Rosen,
quarter.
what a miss. No, the 5th overall pick.
No, I'm saying. Oh, I thought you said fifth quarterback taken. I'm like,
No,
no shot. No,
You know what? I know he was 5th because didn't they trade? Wasn't it a 2 and 5 trade?
it could have been. I don't remember, but yes,
Look up where Josh
you probably
Rosen
are right.
was. Look up where Sam Darnold was drafted because I swear it was like there was like a same day trade. I don't I wish I could remember exactly, but I thought he was the 5th overall pick.
Could have been. He
But anyway,
was.
he's playing like
He
the
was selected
quarterback. I
third.
thought he was
He was
third.
third.
Okay, so he was the second. Okay,
Third
did they swap him?
to
Did
the
they
Jets.
trade him?
No,
No, the
that was
Jets
their
kept him.
pick.
No, you're right. Okay.
Yes, the Jets
Yeah, so he
kept
was the
him. He
third
ended
overall
up
pick.
going to Carolina.
Okay, that's how you got to Carolina. Okay, all right, that's what I couldn't
Yeah.
remember how that
They didn't
happened.
trade him. They didn't trade him the day of the draft. No, he stayed with the Jets for a while. That's why everybody was like, "What the heck is Sam Darnold stinks?" Like,
Yeah, and
yeah,
where
and
did
he went
Rosen go?
to Arizona 1. I think it was
What a miss!
Arizona. No. He wasn't 1. They definitely passed up on him. Like a lot of teams
22,
passed up on him. I think he said it. He said it in his press conference. He was like, I'm gonna make all those teams that passed up on me wish they never did." That
and
dude.
they wish they never did. They
Yo,
wasted all them air miles to go see him play. I wish we never did too.
yeah, it's like, bro, it's like thank God we never did. Like,
Yeah, right. But
yeah,
no, Sam Darnold's been playing like the quarterback that I saw in college.
Jamie confirmed in the chat. Darnold was third. I just looked it up, but
I appreciate you, young man. That's my homie, Big Jamie's.
big Jamie's. Yeah, I
Like
think
the good fight, brother.
Darnold. See, that's what happens with quarterbacks that get out of certain situations, bro. Like certain situations kill quarterbacks' confidence. The Jets have been a poverty organization for as long as I've been alive. The Carolina Panthers stink. You know what I mean? Like they're just
Bruh. It's almost like you don't even deserve to have a quarterback. Yes.
Look,
they were about to take him out. Done. Hibachi.
Yeah.
And then now he looks nice. Now they're like, oh, hold on. We should. No. But
it's just that,
if you go there, how does a player like Cam Newton do what he did? Like that's how good he was.
Overrated, by the way.
Oh, I disagree with that.
Overrated. He's so overrated.
Oh, don't you get me started.
So overrated,
don't you get me started. Not at all.
Bro, He is.
You know what? Let's get into this in
so
another segment. You know what? We'll get into it.
bro. We can talk about it, but there's nothing you're gonna say that's ever gonna
No.
convince
We're
me
gonna
he's not
talk
a
about it because there's no way you're saying that. He played his
I'm
whole
100.
career for Carolina.
I don't care. He's overrated.
Why is he over? How is he
overrated.
overrated?
Bro, he had 2 good seasons out of 10.
He was playing for the worst team in the league and made them look decent.
You're telling me Cam Newton was a good quarterback? Was it Cam Newton?
I think he was a good quarterback. I don't think he was an all-time great, but you're saying overrated like he was trash.
No, overrated means dudes are talking about him being a fringe Hall of Famer.
Yes, he is that.
What?
He is that.
You think Cam Newton belongs in the Hall of Fame?
No, I didn't say that.
Do you think he's close?
I think he's close, yes.
Oh, you're wild. You're
insane. Didn't he retire like one of the most rushing touchdowns by or second most?
Okay.
And he's probably the best.
He didn't even complete 60% of his passes ever.
I'm not saying he was. I'm just saying what he did for that team, like making them even
that year. Yeah,
relevant.
That year, it was good.
Yeah, but in general, like when you went to see Cam, like it wasn't like you just were about to roll through the Panthers. Like, and Luke Kuechly also had a part in that. I mean, that's probably one of the best linebackers we've ever seen.
I love Luke. He's one of my favorite. Yeah,
love Luke Kuechly. Very good, very good. But like, you're not gonna pretend like that team was supposed to win any of those games. And honestly, that's one of the worst offensive lines that you'll see. And he was good. And then you think about what he did, like as far as like in Auburn too. Like, no, that's probably the only.
Auburn, he was lit.
But see, that's the thing. He took that same stuff to the NFL,
and it didn't work.
It worked. They were in the Super Bowl. I think I will always die on this hill. Cam Newton, he let that ball. He just watched that ball. Because I don't care what he says, what he thought he saw. I mean, I'm looking at him and his body language. What's up, baby? And
Super Bowl, bro.
He saw that ball and he just didn't even do anything.
It's the Super Bowl. Like, you ain't gonna jump on the football?
Nah, that was crazy. So I don't care what he says. There's no excuse for that. You gotta but Von Miller had him spooked.
Von Miller, didn't he win Defensive Player of the Year that year?
Oh yeah. He was the best defensive player. He was like, they were comparing him to like Lawrence Taylor.
All right.
And Lawrence Taylor's probably the best defensive player to ever play.
He is the best defensive player to ever play.
I think I agree. I was looking at him. Look. When I'm thinking, when you're like, it's one thing to like hear like people like, okay, he's the best defensive player, whatever. When I look at him,
he's the best.
I'm like,
yeah,
that's a guy. And I don't even watch football like that. Like, to be honest with you, but like sometimes you could just look at something and be like, that's different. Same thing I see when I watch like Reggie White.
To me, that was Aaron Donald, bro. That was Aaron Donald for me.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I was like, when I seen Aaron Donald play, like Aaron Donald was one of my favorite players. Every time I seen him in a game, I was like, bro, he's the best player I've seen on defense. Like,
thank you.
Aaron Donald is probably the best defender I saw besides Ed Reed. Like you know,
yes, Ed Reed, yes,
because I didn't see Lawrence Taylor play. I didn't see Reggie White. I didn't see Dion. I didn't see him play. So I'm talking with my own 2 eyes in 26 years and 20 something that I've been watching football. Aaron Donald is the best defensive player I saw with my own 2 eyes. He's the most.
What about like Patrick Willis, Ray Lewis?
Ray Lewis is up there. Ray Lewis is really good. Ed Reed, I think, was the better all around. Like, I think
Urlacher
was the better. Loved Urlacher. JJ Watt. I love those guys. Like, they were really. Aaron Donald to me was the most dominant, bro. Like, Aaron Donald was Brian Dawkins.
That was like one of the first people you had to like double an interior.
Interior lineman. And it's because of the position he played. He was a defensive tackle, getting 20 sacks as a defensive tackle. It doesn't happen.
And you had to completely design your offense over going the other way.
Literally, like,
you almost didn't even want to run the ball towards us.
Edge rushers get those sack numbers. JJ Watt, TJ, like those, they get those sack numbers. Interior guys are not getting 20 sacks.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why to me he's the most dominant because like you're double teaming him, and he had one of the most, and he was also 5'9", super strong, 5'10", super strong.
He's that
Like,
short?
bro, he was short, bro. He was that. He always said I'm undersized for my position. Like he always was undersized for his position. He's like 5'10", like if that.
So I
But
could
he
have
was,
been him
yeah,
if I would have just worked out.
if he would have just worked out since he was like 3.
But no,
So yeah, like certain guys like that, yeah.
yeah, but you're crazy though. You're crazy. Cam Newton is definitely
Nah,
a beast. He's a beast. We'll get into the stats
Cam
of
was
it.
not
He was a beast.
bro. He was not
In that situation. He was a beast.
Bro,
Hey,
he
name
had
3 Cam Newton receivers, by the way. Why you had
Kelvin
it?
Benjamin.
Okay, cool.
He had what's the name? Tegan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Greg Olsen was a
It don't
beast.
matter.
Greg Olsen was a beast. Tight end.
Greg Olsen.
Yeah, he had Steve
Greg
Smith.
Olsen.
He had Steve Smith.
Right. So what we talking about? He had dudes.
I didn't say he didn't. I'm just saying I just wanted to see if you can name a couple. Because when I think about these all-time great quarterbacks, when I think of an all-time great quarterbacks, I'd be like, oh, Peyton Manning. Oh yeah, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne. Great. Okay, cool. Oh, Aaron Rodgers. Oh, Devontae Adams, Jordy Nelson, Donald Driver, Greg Jennings. Oh yeah, okay, makes sense.
I don't care because Cam Newton was not a good enough passer to get them dudes the ball consistently anyway. So it doesn't matter.
Kelvin Benjamin ain't getting open.
Steve Smith was
open. Steve Smith was a beast.
Ted Ginn was.
No, Ted Ginn wasn't.
Ted Ginn was running by everybody.
Ted Ginn was a beast, but he just couldn't put it all together.
Greg Olsen.
He had Chris McCaffrey too. He played with McCaffrey.
Played with McCaffrey.
Yeah.
What were we talking about, bro?
What? I didn't say he was trash.
No, but when you said like who he played with, make it seem like he ain't play with nobody.
That's what
you make it seem like.
He didn't.
Yes, he did.
He played with people some year here, some year there. Okay, name an offensive lineman though. What's the highest rated Carolina offensive line that they've ever had?
That year.
What were they rated?
That year.
Were they ever top 15? Come on, man. Could you imagine getting sacked like that? I mean, bruh. It's amazing. He can even walk around for real. But he was a massive man. And when you hear other players talk about him, and they're talking about like how hard he was to tackle, things like that. I mean, and he fought. Like, he would run through anybody. So, like, I know he was a beast. If he would have had the situation, like if he was like in your situation, or maybe not Mahomes, he might not be able to handle Mahomes' situation. But just a better situation in general.
I don't
think about it.
He was not a good thrower of the football to get those guys in a position to make play.
He could have been. You don't know that.
No,
but based on what he did, I agree with you. But he could have been if he had a little bit more time, a little bit more, better skill position players. So, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not here to argue for Cam Newton. I'm not. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. I don't think so. But I do think he's very good, and he was at one point the best player in the league, and that's why he got the MVP.
For 1 year. He was for 1 year.
Hey, I ain't seen your guy do that. Not 1 year.
That's cap.
When was he the best player in the league?
My boy won a Super Bowl MVP, something Cam Newton could never do.
I don't care about no one game. You know who else has one? Nick Foles. He the best player?
My boy went to 2 Super Bowls and outplayed your boy in
What about Joe Flacco? Joe Flacco got a couple of them.
Joe Flacco's still in the league.
Whoa. What happened? What happened to that energy?
What happened what?
So Joe Flacco was the best quarterback in the league?
Nah, he was never the best quarterback in the league.
All right, so quit with them 1 game playoff, 1 game. No,
1 game play. You say 1 game playoff. My boy been.
I'm talking about 1 game. 1 game awards. I don't care about no 1 game awards. Why he ain't the best player in the league? He got to be the best in the league. Look at 2024. Look at 2024.
Saquon was the best player in the league that year.
Yeah, where's the quarterback? Not even in the top 10. Why?
That's cap. That's cat.
He wasn't in the top 10. He did not finish in the top 10. I already looked at it. You know why I looked at it? Because I was like, oh, maybe Jalen Hurts was elite. No, he was finishing behind.
Was.
He was finishing behind Golf. No Pro Bowl last year. Look, here's the thing. Jalen Hurts is so not elite. He has
Oh my
great
God.
team success. Great team success. No Pro Bowls. His receivers are
He
finishing
do got
higher
Pro
than
Bowls.
he got one. I'm
So
two. He has two Pro Bowls. He has two Pro
He
Bowls.
has 2 Pro
No,
Bowls.
I'm saying
He got 1 All Pro.
yes, one All Pro.
He got an
Listen,
All Pro. He got an All
yeah,
Pro.
last year, 14 and
More
3.
than y'all do. More than the dudes you say is better than him.
I didn't. No, he does not have more than Golf. Golf has 4.
He
Anyway.
has. That's a longevity thing. Golf been in the league 6
Anyway.
years longer than Hurts. So it
And
doesn't
he ain't
matter.
been. He ain't. Well, he has been in that situation because he did have Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley was a beast for like 3 years.
He lost. He lost the Super Bowl. He lost the Super Bowl.
When they scored 7. I agree. Hey,
yeah, he didn't
hey.
score 7. He scored 3. 3 points.
Hey, I get it. I get it.
So what we talking about?
He's still
talking
better
about
than
all these
him.
dudes.
What do you mean?
No, he's not.
Jalen can't even throw
You
for
talking about all
4,000.
these dudes. You talking about all these
When is Jalen gonna throw for 50?
Talking about all these dudes that we're not gonna keep going on this Jalen Hurts arguments, but you just be talking about all these dudes so much better than him. And you prefer so many stats and blah blah blah. These dudes don't win. They don't win besides Mahomes.
Because it's
They don't
unfair
win.
because they don't get other players to finish in the top 10 while they don't. Like, could you imagine if Jared Goff can finish 15th in the thing while his receiver is 9th and his running back is 3rd? Like, could you imagine a situation like that?
He is. You acting like as if the Detroit Lions aren't stacked.
So when is Amon-Ra Brown gonna finish top 3 or top 7, top 8 in MVP while I'm not even in the top 10?
Bro,
Jalen Hurts was not in the top 10 last year. AJ Brown was top 9
in the top an MVP.
Yes, look it up.
You are not going top 10 in MVP. Whoever takes top 10 in MVP seriously.
But I'm just saying.
Take the top 3.
Yeah, but your quarterback's not even in it.
That's a joke. That is.
But you have joke. 2. So they're already saying he's the 3rd best player on his team. Already, right then and there. I'm not
saying he isn't. And Jared Goff is the 3rd best player on his team.
No, he's the first. Whoa. Name one player that's going to finish.
Jameer Gibbs.
It's not better than him. He's never. How many times did Jameer Gibbs finish in top 10 MVP?
Jameer Gibbs is 2 years in the league. Stop.
Okay, how many times?
Bro, stop. Jameer Gibbs is a better player at his
position. Since Jameer Gibbs has been in the league. How many times did Jared Goff finish top 10?
Do
you know he was number 4? He was the 4th.
Is Jameer Gibbs not a better player at his position than Jared Goff is at his?
At his position, sure.
That means he's a better player.
No, it does not. It does not. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It does. Well, okay, hold on. Time out. Wait a minute. Is Jameer Gibbs? So Jameer Gibbs will be what number running back is Jameer Gibbs?
We're gonna get into that right now.
Yeah, we should. NBA, NFL tier list. I can't wait.
Who's the best running back in the NFL?
Jonathan Taylor, of course.
Obviously.
Big JTs.
Jameer Gibbs is top 5 without a doubt.
Okay, now are we just going this year, or are we saying like top 5? You get to pick
right now.
Oh, okay, right now. Then fine, I guess. But that don't mean Jared Goff's not like 3 or 4 too.
In what, his position?
Yes.
Jared Goff.
How many people have been better than? How many people have been better than him?
Drake May.
Hey, look at his stats right now. You tell me how many people have been better.
Drake May, Daniel Jones.
I don't know about no Daniel Jones. No. Let me pull up Jared Goff because I think we talking about a different Goff. You might be talking about
Matt Stafford.
Maybe I go Stafford too.
Jalen Hurts.
Heck no.
You are so hell bent on like. Oh, it makes me so mad, dude. Because you don't.
I'm hell bent on my quarterback being the best player on my team. I am. I agree.
He is the best player.
Hold on. Time out. What completion percentage you think Jared Goff is at right now?
What, 68, 69? I don't know.
74.
This year,
Yes. How many times do you
Go
think
ahead.
he's thrown under 67%?
Who has he? Okay, tell me.
Once.
Go look at the game. No. Go look at the games. Go look at the games. The two best defenses he's played this year, he stunk.
No, Cleveland is probably a top 5 defense right now.
Get Cleveland out of here, bro. Please.
But they're top 5 defense though. You said defense. That was one of his worst games though. I will say that.
Tampa Bay. One of his
Tampa
worst.
Bay. He was 1 touchdown. It's 69%. 1 touchdown. 1 interception.
Green Bay Packers.
And they beat the brakes off of them.
Green Bay Packers.
He was horrible. No, he was great. Okay. He wasn't bad. He was checked down in like a mug though. 31 of 39, 1 touchdown, one interception. He wasn't. I'm not saying he was great though. I'm not, because he was only 88 passer rating and 156 against Chicago, which that's a great defense. And he put up 52 and he had 5 tuds. Why are we not bringing that up?
We streaming this game next week, bro. We're streaming.
Wait, hold on. Next week. Why are we not bringing that up? He had 5 tuds against the Chicago Bears, and they've been some beasts on defense.
The Chicago Bears? Are you bringing up the Chicago Bears?
Are they not 6-3? They just won today.
The same one that Jackson Dart just ran all over them dudes.
What you mean? They lost. They beat the brakes off of them, actually.
Beat the brakes off of who?
They just beat the Giants. Yeah, they beat the Giants today. I was watching. It was 24-20.
That's beat the brakes off of them. The
Giants Jackson Dart ain't do. First of all, hold on. Wait a minute. Anyway.
Jackson Dart did all that without Malik Neighbors and Cam Scatterboo with a terrible offensive
That's fair.
line.
Hey, fair. I'm not taking that away from him because that was a great game. Great game. But you're not gonna sit here and act like Jared Goff ain't been like the best. Dang. 115 passer rating.
Please say the best quarterback. And
I didn't say the best. Whoa. I would never go crazy. He's not the best.
Going crazy now, saying he's the best player.
No, he's playing fantastic. So by saying he's playing fantastic, I'm saying he's not. He's better than Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yes. No, he is not.
Yes, he is. He's a better.
Jahmyr Gibbs is top 3 at his position. Jared Goff isn't top 3 at his position.
So you got Jonathan Taylor, Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs. That's what you're going.
Yes, those are my top 3. And then Saquon Barkley's in there and Christian McCaffrey.
I'm about to say where's hold on. Where's Saquon? Where's Christian McCaffrey?
This year, Jahmyr Gibbs has been the 3rd best running back in football.
But how many good running backs are there though?
5. To me, there's Josh Jacobs is in there.
See, that's what I'm saying. So there's 10 great there's 8 good quarterbacks, and he's better than 50% of them. But then there's only 5 good running backs, and he's worse than 60% of them. So is he really better at his position, or is his position saturated?
Is Jared Goff's position saturated?
No. Is Jahmyr Gibbs' position saturated? There's not as many good. There's not as many good running backs as there is good receivers. I mean, good quarterbacks. So therefore, and a quarterback is more important.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm talking about at their respective position. At their respective position, Jahmyr Gibbs is a better respective position than Jared Goff is at his.
Let me look at Jahmyr Gibbs, bro, because I mean, Jared Goff got 2,000 yards, 17 touchdowns. He's not turning the ball over, like. And Gibbs is a beast. I don't want to take nothing away from him, but he is a beast. I'm not saying he's not. He only got 550, 6 tuds. I mean, that's good.
Not after today. Today he had like 145 today, so that's like 700.
Yeah, but what's the best running back got? So the best running back has 1,100 yards, right?
Yeah.
And then the 3rd best running back has 700. If you want to give him that, whatever he had. Yeah. Now the best quarterback has 2,100, and Jared Goff's right there at 1,900 and I think he's like 3rd in touchdowns. So I think he's better at his position than he is. And then
but when he's played defensives that are actually propose a problem, he has stunk.
Stunk or not been not as good.
What do you care about? What do you care about? Can you be elite against those if you're as good as you saying he is, are you going to be good against the Jets or are you going to be good against teams like the Packers, like all these other teams?
Low key,
come on.
I mean, he ain't had a bad game besides probably that Browns game.
Terrible against the Packers. Go watch that. He was terrible against the Packers.
I'm not saying, but again, though, 31-39 overall is not bad. It just wasn't. But that's the thing, though. That's what it takes. He only. I mean, I'm not saying it was a good game by any means. I'm just saying it wasn't a bad game. Like I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like he just was Aaron Rodgers against them. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that he was Gardner Minshew. Like we're not gonna do that either. Because like Jalen Hurts has had some stinkers. I don't hear you going on being like, "Hey man, he stinks too."
Jalen Hurts had one stinker, and it was against the Giants.
That's the worst team. Dang, he can't even play against them. He stinks, and he wasn't even that good. He ain't even been that. He's like I said, that 300-yard game, Minnesota. Minnesota. He hadn't had a 300-yard game since week 3 of the last year.
Talk to me when Jared Goff has a perfect passer rating against the best pass defense in football.
I don't care about no one game passer rating, but I want to see. Man, bring that.
Talk to me when he's down 26-7 in the second half against the LA Rams and he comes back and win the game. Talk to me when Jared Goff does that.
Why he down 26-7? How about that? Talk to me about that. Why you down?
Nope. You won't do that. You won't do that with Jared
Goff. Don't be down then. How about that?
You won't do that with Jared Goff.
Yeah,
you don't do that with Jared Goff. No, you don't.
Big homie don't be down.
You don't do it with Jared Goff. I tell you, Jared Goff loses to the 7th seed in Washington last year. He's like, oh, it happens. It happens. No, it don't happen.
No,
how about that? No, it doesn't.
Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. We're not gonna act like Washington wasn't like some beast though.
Oh my God, bro, you about to get me tight, bro.
They wasn't 12-5. Were they not 12-5?
The Lions was 15-2 and had the number 1 seed,
bro.
They
wasn't some beast though. They was some beast. All right, bro.
The same beast. They got
all right, bro. Get back to the running backs, man. Man, get back to the running backs. Forget Jalen Hurts. It's okay, man.
You keep doing it.
It's okay. He could be okay. He could be good and still. He could be good and still be okay. But anyway, give me Jonathan Taylor. Give me Bijan Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
Give me you don't like it at all?
Gibbs.
Yeah, give me Gibbs.
And then it's McCaffrey and Saquon.
Yeah, give me McCaffrey. Give me Saquon, and then give me McCaffrey.
I'm going based off of their play this season. Saquon just had a game of 150 yards, but he hadn't broken 100 yards before.
Then give me McCaffrey, give me Saquon. But I mean, it's a clear distance between Jonathan Taylor and anybody else, though.
Oh yeah, I mean, right now for sure, it's not even close.
Yeah.
Just like last year was a clear distance between Saquon and anybody else. Like it was just, you know what I mean?
Didn't who had there was somebody else that had 2,000 all-purpose yards too, right?
All-purpose, I think it was Gibbs. I think he had 2,000 scrimmage yards.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So I mean, maybe not too far,
but
it wasn't like
Saquon had 2,000 rushing. Saquon had 2,000 rushing, and then he had another couple hundred passing or whatever it was.
Oh, James Cook has been a beast too.
I'm not taking no Buffalo Bill, man.
Bro, but he been a beast. You said, and he averages the most yards in the league. He averaged more than Jonathan Taylor. Maybe not after today. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm looking at these stats. Why Gibbs is 13th in the league in rushing?
And what? Bro, he's
not after today. He gonna be 7th or 8th.
Yeah, but it fluctuates every year. But
he ain't been better than Javonte Williams. Hold on now. You talking about he better than Jared Goff? Man, you don't.
You stop doing
this. Hey, don't forget Ant Kane too.
Watch the games.
No, I said
that don't make him better. The stats make you better. Watching the games.
You are that guy.
That tugs at your heartstrings. I see you got a little crush, huh?
Bro, watch the games, bro.
No way you just don't like Derek. No way you just don't like Jared Goff. So you
I
you
don't
like
like Jared.
Jahmyr Gibbs. You just like Jahmyr Gibbs because you don't like Jared
No, I
Goff.
think he's a good player. No, I don't. I
He's
think
a
he's a
really
good
good
player.
player, but he ain't a better running back than what's the name has been
Jared
that
Goff, yes,
quarterback.
he is, bro. Yes, he is. Yes,
No,
he is.
there's nothing
Yes,
to
he
back
is.
that up because Jared Goff's near the top
You
in pretty much every
overrate
stat, and
Jared
Jahmyr
Goff
Gibbs is
so
near the
much,
mid.
bro. You overrate him so much.
But
You overrate Jared Goff so much,
why
bro.
am I overrating him if I'm rating him correctly?
Because you literally go based off the stats, but when the evidence is right there in the face that he cannot win games, bruh. Like he
Bruh,
doesn't win
you don't
games.
go 15-2 and can't win games.
He lost to a 7 seed.
Bruh, it happens.
Bro, stop it. He went to the Super Bowl with the number 1 offense in the NFL and put up 3 points.
It happens. I seen Patrick Mahomes get cooked in the same situation. 40-9.
Patrick Mahomes also got 3 bowls. He also got 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah, but hey,
Jared Goff
listen.
hasn't done it. He's been in the league 10 years.
So what that mean? I'm telling you, put him on the Eagles, but I bet you his bowls change.
Stop with all this. Stop
Put
with
him
all
on
this.
the
We're acting
Eagles.
as if
Put him on the
the
Eagles.
Detroit Lions.
Hey, you
We're acting as if the Detroit Lions.
you acting like if Jalen Hurts was on the Detroit Lions, they just Super Bowl MVP. I mean Super Bowl contenders or something. They ain't that. I mean they done won the last 8 Super
They
Bowls or
won it.
something.
They won it. They won it. They won it. And they've been to 2 of the last 3.
No, I'm talking about you
With
acting like
him as quarterback.
you act as if Jalen Hurts, if he just joined the team, that just changes everything.
You act like it's Jared
This
Goff
is
joining the
stuff
team and changes
I
everything.
hate.
It doesn't.
It's okay, I needed it. But yeah, man. No, I don't agree with that.
You overrate Jared Goff so much. It's not
Now,
even
if
funny.
you wanted to say St. Brown was a better receiver than Jared's a quarterback,
They both are. They both
you
better
might
at
be
their
onto
positions.
something. No,
Oh, they're both better than Jared Goff. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
no,
Jameer Gibbs
bro.
and Jared Goff, and Jameer Gibbs and Amon-Ra St. Brown are both better at their positions than Jared Goff is at his.
No.
Yes, they are.
Mm-mm.
Yes, they are. Literally are.
But
Shoot, Penei Sewell better at his position than Jared Goff is.
man, and Kane cooking what's his name anyway?
You said what?
You don't want to know. All right, I'm gonna tell you something then.
You said
But
what?
I said, and Kane is a better running back than him right now. Like, where's yards at? You keep talking about him like he's this elite quarterback. I mean, this elite running back. Shoot, they got Rico Dowell. He got more yards. J.K. Dobbins.
Bro,
He got more yards.
Jameer Gibbs also carries with David Montgomery though.
Shoot, hey, look, sharing is caring. So now you gotta share your role. Hey, who does Jared Goff share his snaps with? You got Taysom Hill or something?
You ain't doing that. You ain't doing that.
Wait,
You ain't just say
so
that.
he get the wait. Hold on. Where he got Taysom Hill or something? He sharing?
What you proving my point?
Why you sharing everything, bro? So what you want me to
You just
merge?
troll.
You want me to
Oh,
merge they stats together? Is that what you want me to do?
no, I'm saying that Jameer Gibbs doesn't have as many yards and as many carries as Rico Dowd and all these other dudes because he splits carries with David Montgomery.
All right, cool. So what you want me to do about it?
This is what you prove my
Hey,
point.
actually,
Dang.
to be honest, well, yeah, I guess 20-30 carries is kind of a lot. So now I'll give you that. But even in average yards per, like, they got Justin Fields. Hey,
Yeah, so I know you ain't just
Justin Fields got more yards per carry.
Justin Fields.
He does. He got 5.4 yards per carry. So hold on now. Is he
That's about all
better?
that dude can. That's about all that dude can do.
Hey, facts on God. Hey, he will run his butt cheeks off. I'll give him that. But yeah, no, I mean, I disagree with that. I mean, we could. That's a conversation for another day.
We gonna stream the game next week if you want. If you know,
Hey,
we'll
I
stream the game
want
next Sunday
that
night.
so bad. If you want that, comment down below. We will watch
Yeah, if
the
y'all
Detroit
want us
Lions
to stream, yeah.
versus the Eagles live, just like we did the Dodgers game. We're gonna go crazy. I'm gonna be lit,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna watch
That'll be super lit.
Jared Goff put on a display. Best quarterback ever.
Jalen Hurts might throw for 300 against some dudes.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, what you got for your prediction for tomorrow for the game?
For what?
Eagles game tomorrow. What you got?
Quickly a prediction that I have. I think the Eagles have not lost off of a bye week with Nick Sirianni as the head coach and Jalen Hurts as the quarterback. They have not lost bye.
Bye week demons.
And going into the bye with what you say?
They're bye week demons, huh?
they won on the bye and they went coming off the bye. And going into Green Bay is always tough to play at Green Bay, but Jordan Love has never beat the Eagles. I think 0-3 against the Eagles. He and Jalen Hurts has not lost to the Packers. So if you want to look at it just quarterback by quarterback, I think that the Eagles are poised to win this game. They have the better quarterback. They're pretty much better at every single position.
I mean, do they though?
Outside of secondary, they're pretty much better at every single position outside of secondary, and the Packers secondary looks to be a little nicked up. Everybody keeps saying this whole Micah Parsons thing, but
do they have the better quarterback?
Yeah, you rage baiting. That's what it is. You rage baiting me.
What's the difference?
Can we not go back? Can we not do this right now? Because can we not just do this? Because now I'm just tired at this point. I'm tired because you know that Jordan Love ain't better than Jalen Hurts. You know this.
And he reminds me of him though. What else you say?
No.
You remind me of a girl that I once knew. That's Jalen Hurts. That's Jordan Love and Jalen Hurts.
Such a hater, man.
Yeah.
You're such a hater. It's crazy. Now, but I think tomorrow we win. I think we win 27-17. We win 27-17. Come out to my week.
27-17 Packers. Yeah, I got you. I agree with that actually.
Oh my God. 27-17 Eagles.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. I might even go 38. Jalen Hurts goes 5 tuds, and he's gonna even kick the field goal for you. So
he doing extra points and everything, huh?
Yeah, no, he's gonna kick a field goal.
Gonna kick a field goal to win it.
Yeah, no, not to win it. It's gonna be 38-7.
All right, yeah, I
think that's a good score though. I think 28-17 is probably a good score. 28. Nah, because let's go 20. Let's go 24. Let's go 24-14 or 27-14.
27-14.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 27-14.
Okay.
You got to get one field goal.
I think
y'all like 28th in pass and possessions leading to touchdowns, and that's an elite quarterback. I don't know, but okay. So yeah, I think 27-14 is probably a good one. Defense has one touchdown. I think I'll get a defensive touchdown in there. I can't wait. Wait till Big JG come through.
JG ain't ready for the link, bro. I'm telling you right now, he's not ready for the link. On a Sunday night too, he in for a root. I can see 2 picks.
It sounds good.
I can see 2 picks.
It sounds good.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be
good.
Okay.
He gonna throw for 3 touchdowns on you, right on the top of your neck.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
That. But we can end that there, man. Really fun discussion there. Appreciate you guys for today. An hour and a half went by like that. That's crazy. Really fun for tuning in there.
Yes, sir.
Thanks to y'all for tuning in. We're gonna be back this week. Definitely gonna put up probably a couple more episodes this week. I'm gonna be clipping this one, putting it out.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow, clips will go out tomorrow. Or probably tonight. Actually, I'll probably do that tonight. Put them up tonight.
Yes, sir.
And, yeah, just let us know in the comments what you guys want us to talk about, what you guys want us to cover this week. Free agency for baseball is coming up very, very shortly. We're definitely gonna get into that.
Big Bo, give me 300.
the NFL season is coming to a
They about to
it's
call
gonna
him
be
Boba
this
Shed
is
at
the home
300.
stretch. Yeah, all right. It's gonna be a home stretch of the NFL season. It's gonna be really a lot for us to talk about. Basketball season is kicking off. Some really good talent out there right now. Guys are playing well. We're gonna be covering it all. All right. So let us know
Hey,
in the
did you see
comments
the
what you guys
Classe
want to
thing?
talk about. I did not. Definitely you gotta have to send it to me.
They just
Definitely.
yeah, it's on.
Yeah. We'll talk about that for sure. Brandon, where can they find you?
They're getting indicted for pitch rigging for sure. But B3 swings.
B3 Swings on
Yes, sir.
Instagram and
I'm mad that they didn't call us up though. Like, why couldn't I
you
get
said what?
on it for free? I said, why couldn't I get on it before they
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
yeah, they
I
could have
don't
they
know.
could have called me. I'm right there.
Right there, man.
Yeah, bro.
Uh,
It's all right though.
yeah,
I'm a lawyer too.
at Beyond the Scoreboard 7 on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
As well as Beyond the Scoreboard on TikTok. Definitely follow, man. And dude, if you guys coming from TikTok, whatever, hit that subscribe button, bro. You guys have no idea how much that subscribe and like button helps us out. So appreciate you guys for that. We will see you guys next time.
Yes, sir. Peace.
You can come in.